I told him that the Chinese man in one of the companies was the illegitimate son of a member of the Standing Committee of China. He said that couldn't be true. The guy was born in the United States. I said that those born in the United States are indeed part of the Chinese Communist Party's gene plan. This American-born Chinese is one of the people who controls the secrets of almost all human beings. He has more information than the CIA. I said if one day he sits in the interrogation chair, you will ask him 2 questions: who was behind the Sinovac vaccine? When did Sinovac technology started, and what's the relationship between AI, Sinovac technology, and vaccines? I told him.
Hello, my name is Eva. Hello, Henry. Hello, Richard.
Hi, Ava. Hello, Henry, and the global fellow fighters. I'm very excited to be here with you for taking down CCP.
Hello, Richard. Hello, Eva. Thank you for having me on.
Okay. Yeah, today we have this kind of topic: 17 ways mRNA shots may cause cancer. Well, I learned 17 ways. So, Henry, could you start it?
Sure. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Please look at the first slide. 17 ways based on more than 100 studies. Parts of the scientific community warned more than 4 years ago about the cancer risks associated with mRNA injections for COVID-19. Current literature suggests that these injections may have the capacity to induce, accelerate, or reawaken cancers in 17 different ways. Okay, please look at the second one. Okay, thank you. Genome instability. The risk of integration of vaccine RNA into a genome of vaccinated individuals were confirmed in 2021 by a series of studies. In sectional mutagenesis induced by DNA integration causes frame shift mutations that lead to the production of aberrant proteins resulting in cancer. In July 2023, in mice, a single injection of mRNA induced a genetic modification. More recently, vaccine spike protein has been found in tumors of vaccinated patients, suggesting it can integrate into the genome. The primary feared consequences of such integration being the development of cancer. So this hypothesis was revived in mid-April by scientists from Biomolecular Research Laboratory and researchers from the University of North Texas. The molecular data they collected suggests that RNA derived from the vaccine could be reverse transcribed into the host genome, permanently altering gene regulation. They also reveal carcinogenic signs and immune system collapse. Okay, please look at the last slide for today. Immune evasion. The spike S2 protein inhibits several tumor suppressor genes, P53, BRCA1/2, RB1, to which it combines, allowing cancer cells to evade detection and destruction by the immune system. Epidemiologist Nico Hauschel referred to this as oncogenetic reversal. The first study demonstrating this interference of spike protein with the P53 protein, also known as the genome guardian, was published in October 2021 by Zhang et al. The study was retracted in May 2022 on the orders of Anthony Fauci's NIH. A Freedom Information Act request was filed to release the email exchanges concerning this retraction, but NIH still refused to release the 490 pages of communications. This results was confirmed in vitro by Zhang and L. Diogiri in 2024, and months later in vivo. Thank you, Eva.
Okay. For me, those kind of information so professional, but I know the mRNA is a really bad things, and like make a cancer, everything is bad things happen. So I think Richard, you can have a easy word or sentence to describe how they work to the human body.
Yeah, thank you, Eva. Thank you, Henry. Actually, now everybody knows that the COVID vaccine kills people, right? So it's caused cancers and all kinds of diseases. But what is the mechanism or the reason that cause cancers? So the scientists or the doctors, they already made a deep research during the past 4 years, and I think this report is a comprehensive one so far. For the cause of the spike protein and mRNA vaccine causing the cancer. So today we talk about the two issues. The first is the genome instability. So to me, it's like this mRNA vaccine. They try to damage or the harm the normal the cells, like mRNA vaccine for genome instability is that they cause the frame shift mutation, and which will lead to the production of aberrant proteins, resulting in cancer. That means the mRNA vaccine causing the mutation, which lead to the cancer, resulting in cancer. So this is the logic reasoning link. A little bit complicated to me, but I try to explain, in a common sentence. And the second issue is about the immune evasion, which I think we get a little bit familiar with this issue, because during the past several broadcasting of this COVID vaccine, we talk about how the spike protein inhibit the tumor suppressor gene like P53 and the others, right? So this is why the cancer cells grow or develop rapidly, because in our immune system, in our body, there's a very good system to suppress this kind of tumor cancers to develop. But once the spike protein inhibit this kind of suppressor, the cancer suppressor, then so all the cancers will develop like the wildfire, the fire. So that is the reason why so many cancers developed after the COVID vaccine injected, 1 dose, 2 doses, and more.
Okay, my understanding is mRNA is making your immune system not work. Is that right, Richard?
Yeah, mRNA produce the spike protein, and then the spike protein, they cause a lot of problems. For example, they suppress the genome guardian. The genome guardian is like a guardian who in the body to protect your body. Once they find the bad cells, they attack and kill this kind of disease cells or tumor cells, right? Cancer cells. But the spike protein, they inhibit or bind with this suppressor so that the suppressor do not function well. That is why the cancer cell develop. So this is the logic.
Okay, when I go out to meet a friend, and one of the young guys, the parents, I think is only like 50 or 60 years old, and he told me like the parents after the vaccine, the COVID vaccine, and they are easily to get like any like a headache or everything got coming out very easily, and then I think he's a smart guy, and he said the problem is the vaccine made it the parents like always easily to sick. So, oh, Henry, you want to share something?
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Eva.
Mm.
Yeah, you know what? Before our show on the COVID vaccine, to be frank, I did not know how much why like a COVID vaccine is harmful scientifically. I do not know how to explain, but we believe so because of the one hero, Miles Gore, who is the founder of the New Federal State of China, the #1 enemy of CCP. So in his life's dream, he reviewed the CCP's, Pandora box, the CCP's, 3F plans to foment, weakness, chaos, destruction, and infiltrations were, the restricted warfare. So after he exposed the CCP to be, has been behind the Pfizer, has behind the vaccine, then logic makes sense to us. Okay, so that's the most importantly, and all his revelation has been proved true. However, when I read these, scientific research paper focusing on, in our previous and today's, episode, like SV40, the ingredients and then mechanism, how it works, I can better understand Miles, like a whistleblower, so he has been briefed, I believe, by those honest scientists based on his intelligence. He is talking about the real science, science that accepts a challenge, like he talks about science, that is not afraid of different voices, and not the science that leaves no room for doubts, not talking about the science that works with the government, work with big tech, and works with the mainstream media to censor us, others, to cancel their social media account, in order to revoke their, like a doctor's license, okay, or even to put people into jail. That's crazy. So we are lucky because we have the New Federal State of China. We have the whistleblower, but the general public need to educate themselves. What's the real science? What's the scientism? Okay, as Miles put it. Scientism is, I believe, is to lie in the name of science, to manipulate the explanation of science, okay, or to harm people in the name of science. So this is why you heard, those crazy, remark made by those people, evil people, such as say, hey, you do not believe me, and you do not believe in science, okay? And also, see, some crazy, even like some, even like a WHO, So just in 1 year, when they forced people to take vaccine, they said, 95% a vaccine works 5% protection, and then 1 month later in June, and then they said 70% protection, and then down to July they said okay, just half, 50, and then in August they say, hey, no protection at all, okay, but reduce the spread, and then they said no spread. Does not reduce the spread, but they reduce severity. And then they said it doesn't reduce the severity, but reduce the hospitalization. And then the last one they said, hey, it does not reduce hospitalization. And then, but at least you're not going to die. So see, that's so all. But if we have this kind of common sense, if we have, because we had, whistleblower by the Miles, and then, and then we're, we are blessed. Okay, that's Ava.
Oh yeah, of course we are so lucky, and we are everybody like fellow factor. We appreciate Miles Gore told us very early. And also, Miles Gore told us after this COVID vaccine disaster, and nobody trusts and nobody trusts the science. So yeah, of course, it's obviously when I talk about the people around me, and when they the things that happen now, like they not trust the government. Let's see one of the clip from Miles.
Once the Communist Party has been eliminated, Miles Guo will certainly retreat to the mountains and forests. I will not chase fame or claim any rights. We only watch China move toward democracy, the rule of law, and freedom. If anyone refuses to follow this path, we will stand up again and confront them to the end. We will not demand a single yuan in China, nor any economic benefit or political claim. Comrades in arms, if anyone wishes to get involved in these things, political pursuits, you can do it yourself after returning to the country. That is your business, and the new federal state of China will not intervene. What the new federal state of China most desires is to build, outside the CCP, an independent sovereign state that is recognized worldwide as a new China. This nation will project a fresh image of the Chinese people, globally promote authentic Chinese history and true civilization, and help Chinese citizens at home learn more about the world. From abroad, we will maintain a powerful presence that monitors, communicates with the world, spreads truth, urges, assists, and supports the Chinese people to establish a government founded on democracy, the rule of law, and religious freedom. The Communist Manifesto once made countless promises that were never fulfilled. Whether we fulfill our promises is up to us. Before the world, we reaffirm our commitment. The new federal state of China's declaration has already been presented to everyone. It is our perpetual constitution, only improvable, never subject to alteration on its core foundations.
Okay, Richard, you want to share something after you see this clip?
Yeah, actually, Miles Guo told us many truths, during the past years, so that we can, avoid this kind of killing by the vaccine, and also help us to, build the hope, of the future. But one thing that Miles Guo said, that he's gonna build a system with the power of supervision, in the coming future, to supervise the China, new China, to have democracy, freedom, and the freedom of religion and everything, right? But out of all of this picture, I think the most important thing is the media. Everybody knows, we know that. That's why we have get it. Because today I met a friend, and then he said that, oh, his son just got a flu vaccine. I said, what is that? Okay, it's a flu shot. And then he said he got the shot injection, and then he felt the pain on the arm. I didn't say anything because I know it's the whole system of the mindset. I can't say that, okay, flu shot is bad, and then because I know that the media decide what they do, what they the already brainwash their the mindset and minds, right? Because I think now in the media and the social media, the information is too much. But for people to get the true information, true healthy information, which is not easy, right? So especially this information is intentionally hidden or blocked by the CCP and the other evil powers, right? So that is why, first, as Miles Guo said, that we need to take down the CCP first, so that all the people, including we Chinese, will have a bright and healthy future.
Yeah. So let's spread the truth and take down the CCP. And see you next time. Thank you.
Take down the CCP. Take down CCP.
Down the CCP.
Take down CCP.
See you next time.